I am not against Muslims. I'm not even against terrorists in a sense. The real enemy is not man, but the devil trying to work through man. Evidence is showing that there are terrorist sleeper cells in the United States right now.
According to new data gathered by U.S. intelligence agencies, the risk of an assault by Hezbollah is rising alongside growing tensions in the region.
Hezbollah is a very real threat to us here in the United States.
Simone Ledeen, former Deputy Assistant Secretary of Defense for Mideast Policy, says the Iran-backed terror group has a longer reach than many others in the region.
Sometimes in the United States we feel so safe because we're away from all of the action. And the last time we were at war was with each other in the Civil War, at least in this homeland. But there are people out there right now that want to destroy America. And they know the only way they can do that is to do it from the inside out.
They have sleeper cells here in the U.S. in many cities across the country. This has been documented in multiple court cases. And we have reason to believe that they also have caches where they have stored materials around the country in the event that someone hits the go button to start attacks. I believe they are pretty well prepared. They have been sitting in wait for the order to go for many believe for years now.
As official Washington proceeds with caution due to concern about sparking a wider regional conflict, experts like Ledeen warn we're already past that point.
I think that we collectively are in an expanding regional conflict. And as much as we are resisting it right now, and the current administration is responding to it right now, we are in it. We should be reconsidering our strategic objectives. What's our end game here? And how do we get from here to there? Because right now, here's not a good place for the United States to be. It is not in the U.S. interest to be sort of on the defense.
Since the start of the war in Gaza, American troops in the Middle East have been attacked more than 160 times.
We need to be aligning with our partners, the Israelis, the British, and some others, and maybe share some targeting packages and start executing some military operations to make sure that the Iranians, but also our other adversaries who are watching, so that they understand that a red line has been crossed, Americans have been killed, the disruption of global shipping is not something that we are willing to accept, and let's change the dynamic.
Iran remains the common element between all of these players, and Ledeen says the regime has complete control over its proxies. Still, official messaging coming from Iranian leadership following these most recent attacks: we're not after a war with the U.S., but will respond strongly if, quote, an oppressive country or force wants to bully us.
As a Christian, I am not against Muslims. I'm not even against terrorists in a sense, because I know the real enemy is not man, but the devil trying to work through man. And one thing you got to realize is the enemy is not an idiot. The spiritual forces at hand are not idiots. They're very strategic. These sleeper cells are just a tool of the enemy to cause havoc, fear, and to try to destroy this nation. As bad as America has been, people from America have touched the entire world for the glory of God. Here's what you got to realize. No one is truly safe in this world. A sleeper cell could be next to your home, but a car accident might be right down the street from you. We don't know when our life will be finished, but the question is, when your life is finished, will you be ready to stand before your maker? I pray that these terrorists are found. I don't want this country to be destroyed. I don't want others to be harmed. I don't want the atheists to be harmed or the Muslim. But one thing God desires for all of us is that we come to the truth that is found in Jesus Christ. There are terrorists in our land. They are waiting for the command to exterminate. They are waiting for the command to cause havoc in this nation. And they can pick whatever excuse they want to do it. But the reality is we have a weapon that is greater than theirs. And that is our faith in the Lord, in the power of our prayers, and the glory of the gospel that can transform any terrorist heart. Whoever you are out there right now, I encourage you to turn to the one that gave his life for you on that cross. When the world was against him, when the governments were against him, he remained true to his Father, and he took your sins on that cross so that one day you could have forgiveness. Whoever you may be, turn to the living God today. Don't live in fear, but live in faith in the Almighty. God bless you. Hey guys, thanks for watching this video. I have another one. If you click here, you can watch it. I want people to be impacted by these videos because the day is coming when Jesus will return. God bless you.